Hello everyone, so I am Victor Dominic C. Calderon and we're going to discuss about mother tongue-based multilingual education framework, or otherwise called as MTB-MLE. So first, this is the framework itself. So as you can see, there are three factors in this framework, namely the cultural factors, political sociological factors, psychological, pedagogical factors. So the framework or MTB-MLE itself revolves around these three. So cultural factors, when we say cultural factors, the culture, tradition of a particular place. Political sociological factors, the political in nature, the societal factors such as the state of a particular place, that's political sociological factors. Next is psychological pedagogical factors. This involves the teacher and the learner, the students. The teacher wherein in the modes of instruction, the method, pedagogical, that's pedagogical. Next is psychological, on how the learners absorb what he or she is trying to learn. So next is the assessment and feedback and learning outcomes and standard. So when we say assessment and feedback, this is to diagnose what has the students have learned in the particular subject area. Assessment and feedback, say it's self-explanatory. And next is learning outcomes and standards. So this is the output of the student. Learning outcomes, standards. So as you can see, let us begin dissecting this framework by beginning on the lower part of the framework, which is, as you can see, mostly is comprehension and competence. So once, according to this framework, once you have mastered this comprehension, this competence, or otherwise known as skills, you will be able to master the next spectrum of skills, which is listening, speaking, reading, writing, and viewing, and as well as the mother tongue as language learning. So this is mother tongue is used and able for the students to learn as a method of instruction. Mother tongue is used. So next is, once the students have already mastered these components, these skills, they will achieve a certain level of cognitive development. Next is academic development. So these are related. This is interchangeably related. Academic development, math, science, social sciences, arts. After this development, this is stages according to this framework. So first stage is this, as I've said earlier, the language comprehension, oral competence. And next is this mother and the skills. Next is the skills, cognitive development. Next, and the next is academic development. And fuck those dogs. And next is the competence, the oral competence in these three areas: Filipino, English, and other languages. Other languages includes Bicolano, languages, dialects per se. Okay, so this is included here. Second, language development. And next is lifelong learning. So this is the aim of the framework itself, to promote lifelong learning. As you can see, it is on the top of the spectrum of this framework. So that's all. That's it. That is the framework. So to better understand this framework, let's go to the MTB-MLE itself. So in kinder to grade 3, the child's dominant language is used as the language of learning. Filipino and English language proficiency is developed from kinder to grade 3, but very gradually. Mother tongue is used in instruction and learning materials of other learning areas. The learners retain their ethnic identity, culture, heritage, and values. The children learn better and are more active in class and learn in second language even faster when they are first taught in a language they understand. So, as you can see, there is the barrier is resolved in this kind of education, the multilingual education, because students are free to express themselves, free to recite, because they are using their mother tongue language. They will not be able to use English or other languages that is uncomfortable to them. So they're using a comfortable language, which is their mother tongue. Also, as you can see, this is the bridging framework for the MTBMLE. So as you can see, mother tongue to Filipino to English. So these are levels. These are the 12 mother tongue languages that were introduced in 2012. Okay, so 7 more languages were added in 2013. So this is the dialects. Dialects, the mother tongue languages. Bicol, Binisaya, Chabacano, Hiligaynon, Ilocos, Kapampangan, Magindanawan, Meranao, Pangasinan, Tagalog, Waray, Ibatan, Ibanag, Zambal, Kinaraya, Bahasa Sug, Akianon, Sinurigaynon, Yakan. Okay? This is the components of MTBMLE strategic plan. So these are the 6 focused area: pre-service teacher education, policy development and research mobilization, assessment, monitoring and evaluation, materials development, in-service training of teachers and school managers, social preparation, and advocacy. So according to DepEd, these are the components that needs to be addressed, that needs to be accomplished for this curriculum to be implemented properly. So that's all. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you've learned my discussion. That's all. Thank you very much.